Good morning. It is our second full day in Osaka. Today we're doing a day trip to Hiroshima to pay tribute and learn about peace and World War II and why it's important to not be
You little sick, gonna stop
pieces of shit to each other.
He's back.
You little sick, gonna stop me, bitch.
Yeah, Morgan was feeling sick yesterday, and so he took the night off to rest, and now he's feeling hyped up. We're gonna go Shinkansen, ferry to Miyajima, hang out with some deer, and then we're gonna go back to the other thing. Oh, I don't know about this brand, but I'm on board.
Just help him for a second.
What up? This is the day that I planned. Like, I put this itinerary together because it was very important to me that I wanted to go to Hiroshima. I really enjoy experiencing like the culture and history when I travel to certain places. And of course, Japan, you can't get past that kind of modern history with Hiroshima. We're hitting up the Peace Memorial Park and the Peace Memorial Museum. So, yeah, we'll see. I've heard online that the museum can actually be quite confronting because it shows personal first-hand accounts of people who survived the blast and things like that. Yeah, excited is not the right word, but I will say I'm looking forward to it. But I am excited for Miyajima. I need to Google what is an appropriate thing to feed the deer.
The next stop is Gonmachi, M18.
Some kombini breakfast. Because actually most places in Japan are still not open by 7, 8 a.m. It's kind of similar to Hong Kong in that sense. I think most places open at 9, but konbinis always open. And I love me an onigiri, shrimp and mayo. That's a lot of mayo. We're arriving in Hiroshima, which I've never been to before. We're here in Hiroshima, and I think it's kind of cool because me and Jason have never been here. Like, we've both been to Japan, but neither of us have been to Hiroshima. So all the guys are on equal footing for this one. I'm a little bummed that it's raining, but Ronit was kind of saying it adds to the somber note of the seriousness of what we're going to learn about today. So there's that. Getting off the Shinkansen, we are transferring to the local trains to go to Miyajima Guchi. I think right across the water from the island. One day in Hiroshima. One day. Let's go. Let's go. The gacha machines. I spent $8 last night completing Ronit's set. They're these little like kaiju figurines that look like sushi. Now Ronit's taking them around Japan. Oh yeah. Feels like a seaside town, you know what I mean? The humidity. Yeah, bro. Miyajima Guchi. Oh shit, we in the MCU, that red wave. I can't wait to get on the ferry. You can kind of see glimpses of the island in the distance when we're like coming through. I feel really like, I don't know, just thankful I get to see a new city again. It's been a long time since I was here. Same thing as like Kyoto. I really love this place already just because it's a totally different vibe from Tokyo and Osaka. Like, I'm 100% a city boy at heart. But I love being able to see and experience these kinds of places. Very fortunate. What's his name, Jason?
That's a Naruto shit. I don't know. What's his name?
I don't know.
You don't know? This guy.
Hurry up, there's always time.
Ross, lay down.
Lay down. So.
Oh, yeah, roll it.
I get hyped at local bakeries. Just in general, supporting small business, I'm a fan of. Especially when I'm traveling, because I feel like you're getting a more authentic taste. Get on the boat!
It's like no fit sound.
Yeah, no.
We just made it onto the ferry that's going to Miyajima. Actually, this whole morning, it's now 10:45. This whole morning has actually been pretty smooth. We arrived just in time for the Shinkansen, arrived just in time for the trains, arrived just in time for the ferry. When's something gonna go wrong, Val?
Never.
Iconic sites in Japan apparently. The Torii Shrine, Torii Gate on the water is here in Miyajima. Stepping off the boat, fresh off the boat, Lucas.
I'm a fob.
Indeed.
Ching chong ling long ding dong bing bong. Sumimasen.
Sumimasen. Oh my god, can we go to the old school Lawson? We saw this old traditional looking architectural style Lawson. I don't think this is an old building. It's obviously built to look like the buildings of the day, but it's so cute. See, this is what I love about traveling to places that I think are like a little bit out of the way. A very different vibe. But I'm still getting this deep fried curry bread and a corn dog.
It has brown
Fried chicken.
Some frickin'
Yeah.
and a hound.
Also, I got some fire.
Dude, is that coffee with chili? Because that would really wake you up.
I did not think about it.
So one of the things Miyajima is actually known for, and I'd never heard of this place before. I'd only seen photos of the shrine, or the Torii Gate rather. There's just deer everywhere, which is pretty cool. Because we were debating whether or not to go to Nara, but it wasn't really in part of our trip. But coming to Hiroshima for a day, this is 100% what we wanted to do.
Like, right away. Sumimasen. Sumimasen.
Oh shit.
You can smell the honey. Look at that deer butt.
Like the white fluff.
Hang on.
No. No, it's mine.
It can smell the clam chowder.
No.
It can smell anything.
안 돼요. 안 돼요.
Shout out to Chris Broad and the Abroad in Japan channel for basically our whole itinerary for the day. I'm just copying what he suggested to do basically, for the most part. And I'm just saying that now because I remember this is where he ended the video, chilling on the beach with some ramune, but I went with a jelly drink. Is it Discount Morgan again? How you feel about the vibe so far, Al?
It's so cute. So like tranquil is the right word.
Yeah, good word, good
Good word. English.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's so easy.
I think if I take my...
And we made it! Miyajima Island. This is one of the 3 most scenic spots in Japan, apparently. It definitely lives up to the title. It's gorgeous. I love the island vibe as well of this whole like place. And it's not that crowded because we came... It's only 11:30 right now, so it's still the morning. But also it's like, I think the fact that it's overcast is actually in our favor. I think a lot of people might not have come to the island because of the weather, but I love it here.
Okay.
Me and the boys at the Torii Gate. Damn. Good save. He almost dropped the phone. Dude, that's really good actually. I like that one.
It's screen recorded too.
So we arrived on the island kind of between high and low tide, which is giving like an interesting vibe. But one of the things is like the temple here or shrine, it's famous for being above water, but right now it's just like this. But the tide's not low enough for us to walk right up to the Torii Gate. So we're kind of in between, but it's still beautiful. It's just in between. I don't know who would be watching this, but Miyajima, highly recommend. This place is gorgeous. I actually just wish we had more time here, but we only have 1 day in Hiroshima, and we want to go to the Peace Memorial, we want to go to the museum. I'm just gonna go with the boys. We've got too much to do in 1 day. But before we leave, we need professional photo shoot.
Yeah. And like,
I can't get a good one.
like look around. Like just hold it for like 3 seconds each. Just look around. But
Touch
make sure your
yourself.
face is still.
I stepped on my first step.
Your shoes, dude.
It's probably best to jump from Hangar to here.
Wait, do we have to go that way?
No, but you gotta go all the way around. There's some steps there in the water, but I don't think anyone else has waterproof shoes, right?
I reckon I could jump there.
Do it.
Oh, actually.
The first step is really soft. The first step is really soft.
Yeah, once it slopes, it becomes very like soft.
It's not far, actually.
Okay, that's not too bad.
What the hell? What the hell you got me with? What the hell?
Feet are already wet.
Speed, more speed.
No, not speed for this one, because the rocks are slippery.
Don't speed, don't speed, don't speed.
Here you go.
Thank you.
We took a shortcut to get back to the ferry,
Go so hard,
but
Ross, I was like,
I'm the only one with waterproof shoes.
you actually did.
Try the sample.
How is it?
Can I have another sample? She's like,
One of the signature things at Miyajima apparently are these like little like maple buns that they make. I think they're called momiji manju, but they also do this thing where they deep fry them. And I got one that's like lemon custard flavored and one that's green tea custard flavored. The reason I got the lemon one is like literally everyone in the line ahead of me was like lemon. And I was like, okay, clearly I get lemon. It's cool, on the walk back there's all these like little stores and some of them selling like obviously souvenirs, but some of them selling like real specialty Miyajima things like the maple buns. There's like a Hiroshima gin bar, I guess. And they have 200 yen refills. Imagine going to a gin bar and having $2 refills. You just get fucked up. But yeah, I just love the vibe of this whole place. It reminds me a bit of like when I go island hopping back in Hong Kong. But of course, obviously the culture and architecture is different. Now we're back at the ferry pier. We're gonna find a way to get to the Atomic Peace Museum. That's kind of all we really wanted to do. We've got some spots in mind for lunch and dinner, but other than that, see you on the mainland.
Goodbye, Tory Gate.
Mainland. We're a little bit behind schedule, but we're hoping to go to the Peace Museum. Hopefully it doesn't have too much of a line. We'll be able to get in and, I don't know, learn about the end of World War II through the atomic bombings of Japan. Very sad, but essential learning.
Album. We're in Hiroshima City now. Yeah, a lot of history in this place, obviously, because of the movie, which was based on real life events.
The movie? You mean Oppenheimer?
Huh? Oh,
There was not a single scene shot in Japan, which I thought was surprising.
I guess that makes sense because it was supposed to be American.
Yeah. Got on the Astram, I don't know how to pronounce it, to Hondori, and now we're walking over to the Peace Memorial Museum. We found very affordable coffee.
Found the boss.
Ross, are these 50s again? No, those 5s. God. We're walking through the Peace Park towards the museum. I'm probably not gonna film too much just because it's the type of thing that I'd prefer to just kind of take in. But we're just passing the Flame of Peace. Thanks to Lucas for the translation. That fire is there and it's being kept lit until all nuclear weapons are decommissioned. Basically, it's like a desire for there to be no nuclear weapons in the world anymore. Who better to really champion that cause and representing it than the first place that it was ever dropped. It's very somber and pensive and poignant to be in this place and to think about what transpired here. Something else that drove this home is when we arrived at the area where you can, like, I guess, give remembrance and leave an offering, a peace offering and that kind of thing. There was an old couple. They looked like they're maybe in their late 70s, early 80s, and they might have been alive and within, like, old enough to remember the bomb being dropped. That's crazy to me. If someone was 5 years old when the bomb was dropped, they'd be 83 now. Definitely old enough, especially in a country where you get a lot of centenarians. It's crazy to think about. As I mentioned, very somber. I didn't do too much talking in the Peace Museum because it's not really, I don't know, it's just super serious and I didn't want to like misrepresent it in any way. But if you ever come to Hiroshima, I super recommend it. It's quite poignant. I will mention there was this one bit, as soon as you walk into kind of like the survivor stories, they have this layout of the burnt clothes of a bunch of students that were probably vaporized in the immediate blast, and it got me choked up a bit. It was very confronting, but yeah, walking through the park, reading all about the history, highly recommend it. Now for some levity, onto some dinner.
Don't pay.
Dude, this looks like a video game HUD. The way it's designed, doesn't it?
It feels like I'm in Resident Evil.
Yeah,
and I've
for
never
real.
played Resident Evil.
Ooh, insert. Look at him go. Big man.
Was that inserting?
No,
If that's
it's good
inserting, I'm worried about you, Ross.
That's how I.
Is this making you happy?
I'm literally
Oh
just
shit!
reading
What does
this.
that mean?
I'm reading the instructions.
What does that mean? This card cannot be used.
Yeah,
why?
maybe you should have inserted it. So what happened?
So we saw Ichiran, we went in, and it was empty. So now we have a full 7 seats.
So Jason's really wanted us to try Ichiran, but every time we've gone, there's like a 1 hour wait. And then we finished at the Peace Museum, and we're just walking by, and Jason comes down, he's like, there's no one. The restaurant's literally empty. But then they saw that we're coming as a group, and they actually opened up this section for us, and there's 7 seats. So usually at Ichiran, I don't know if you guys can see through there, you have like a singular booth and you just sit there, you customize your ramen, and you order it, you just eat it, and then you leave. But now we're sitting as like an isolated group. We're isolated from everybody else though. So all 7 of us are here, and then we're probably still gonna get okonomiyaki later. At least that's what I want to do.
It's all the same, right?
He's here, don't worry.
Arigato. On his behalf, yes.
Jason is ready, hyped. Let's go.
What'd you get?
So that whole side got their ramen first, even though I was second to order. That's racist.
Let's take a group shot. Can we take a group shot?
Go. Arigatou gozaimasu. Everyone's first experience with Ichiran. I'm pretty sure we all got like the same thing, pretty much. I got mostly everything recommended except my noodles firm and my broth rich. Rich! Jason, did you get extra rich? Just normal rich? Alright. Jason's the expert, so we're in good company.
What is white food?
Universal Studios food is white food. Itadakimasu.
Yeah. Oh my god. They're right. They are perfect.
It's pretty good. Post ramen verdict. Lucas, how was your first one?
First one is always the best.
I don't know why.
And then Hanger hated it. Run it. You.
Man.
It's completely. Don't look at it. Yeah, it's bone drop. Ichiran. Ichiran.
That's nice. Psych is not.
Now the best part about this Ichiran, I mean it tasted good for one, but this is the only Ichiran we've seen that didn't have a line. We just walked right in. Literally a whole group of 7. That's premium Ichiran. So actually, to be honest, I don't know what the actual Ichiran experience is like, because this is not what it's supposed to be like apparently. So after dinner, things are getting a bit kind of freeform. Hanger really wanted to check out Uniqlo, and I have like 0 interest in checking out Uniqlo. So I'm checking out a nearby Pokestop, and it said that it is a Pokemon Center, so we're gonna go check it out. Looking promising. I was planning on going to the big one in Osaka or maybe Ikebukuro in Tokyo. You know, if I get everything that I kind of need, including this goddamn Genesect, maybe that's all I need. And here we are with shiny Gyarados. One of those franchises that I don't know if I'll ever outgrow it, you know? Everyone else at Uniqlo, I'm here in and amongst the Pokies. Socks. You could have all of the evolutions and wear a different one every day of the week and never repeat because there's more than 7. They're so cute. Kawaii desu. The Pokemon Center in Hiroshima is a lot smaller than the ones that I've seen in Ikebukuro and in Osaka. So I didn't buy anything this time. There was one thing that I saw that I was like, this would be sick. And it was a little Pokemon bum bag. But they only had small and medium, like for the waist sizes, I guess. And I was like, if this is a Japanese small, it's definitely not. Even a medium, I think it would be a hell of a tight fit for me, so. Boys.
This can't see.
Yes,
And now it's time to go get Osaka, Hiroshima okonomiyaki. I just keep thinking of the letter O and the letter K, so I keep thinking Osaka.
Which was the 2.6 that we don't want?
Yeah, that's the only
I don't remember which one we're avoiding.
Dude, let's play Okonomiyaki.
Okonomiyaki. Everyone eats at a different one, and then we have to somehow share the experience.
Mine was so good.
It's like 4 stories? I can't remember.
There's only 3.
Ross took us here, he's halfway. And this is the second time he's been here. He just like puts it.
This is not a GoPro. It's not a GoPro.
Last thing on the planned itinerary for Hiroshima, based on the recommendation from like 4 different things that I checked. Everybody said try Hiroshima style okonomiyaki. Arigato. Including abroad in Japan, my friend Rory, other blogs that I checked online. Here we go.
That's fine.
That's the rice cake.
Sitting down the whole line.
What was that, Morgan?
Nothing. You know.
Happy 1 year, dumb Annie.
What was it on it? Yummy. Jason made the point that this hit a nice spot because it's probably the most veggies we had since we arrived. Oh, just because it actually has cabbage involved.
I look like a baseball player.
All right, 1 day in Hiroshima.
Yeah.
We did it.
1 month in Hiroshima.
Shut up, Lucas.
1 year. Boom, shut up.
60, wait, how long, 16 hours? Roughly? Yeah, 16 hours roughly. We had a pretty big itinerary. Miyajima, ramen, okonomiyaki, Peace Memorial, and Shinkansen. And now, we're gonna head home because we got a big day tomorrow. We're going to USJ. Let's go.